Hello everyone and welcome back to The Royal Trap. And where we last left off, we had done Prince Gaston and Prince Nazagi's presentations to Princess Cassidy, and now it is our turn.
That's right.
His Royal Highness the Prince Oscar.
The Prince Oscar of wherever we're from.
Ascendawir.
Yes, of course.
He may not be the most elegant man in the room, but Oscar is a prince nonetheless.
And he's full of charm.
He walks with confidence, then presses his hand to his chest and bows with one foot sliding respectfully back. He didn't have confidence earlier.
Well, now he does. Just need to work it up. Your Highness, I thank you for granting me the opportunity to meet you and to convey my good wishes in person. I bring you the gift of a flower that will never fade.
Did you just bring her a plastic flower?
That sounds like it could be it.
He holds up a blue velvet presentation box containing a brooch in the shape of a rose, its petals encrusted with jewels.
Ah, that's
Look, her
what
face
it is.
lit up.
She likes that.
It's lovely, thank you. She seems honestly pleased, and his answering grin is equally sincere. Had he stopped there, he would have left an excellent impression. Uh-oh.
But I also wrote you a poem. Would you like to hear it?
No. Oh, no.
As fairest maid to fairest day can wish the darkest cares away. As fish and frog shall meet and laugh upon the golden seed and chaff.
The servant behind the princess clears her throat audibly. Perhaps you could tell it to me later? I mustn't keep everyone waiting.
Oh, right. Well,
Happy birthday.
yeah, happy birthday, basically.
With a parting bow, Oscar backs away, and thus the presentation of the three princes is concluded. There is, however, a fourth prince in the palace. Oh, look, another voice for you.
Of course, yet another. He doesn't look very princely.
He looks like Albin. Well, I mean, like his stance, you know?
We've already found the person we're going to date now.
Yay!
Oh, no, really?
He is Prince Callum, the youngest living son of the King of Guelnor, and still a bachelor.
I just saw those last,
Wink, wink.
last few words, the last line.
The sour expression on his face does him no favors. I wonder if he looks that way all the time, or if it's the presence of his competitors that curdles his stomach. Some men are like that, like Albin. All princes are his competition, not for Princess Cassidy, of course, but for any other
hopefully
heir.
not, anyway.
Yeah, that'd be gross. But for any other heir he might hope to win. Any prince can marry a princess if she chooses him. Birth order makes no difference. A man rises or falls by his charms and his ambition. Charm has to be Oscar's strength, because ambition never was. I suppose that's my fault. It was hard to teach him to want more when life seemed so happy as it was. So the gender roles seem reversed, right? Like, the woman's birth order matters, apparently, according to her.
Yeah.
But the man's doesn't.
Yeah, it's kind of the same, I guess, in
rates.
Yeah. It's kind of the same in the other game, Long Live the Queen, I guess, because it's the queen that rules there.
Oh yeah.
And then, so yeah, I don't know what you call it. Is it like matriarchal, I guess, or something?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. I don't really know. I'm just making this stuff up as I go along.
The servant beside Princess Cassidy rings a silver handbell. At that delicate tone, Princess Cassidy clasps her hands together and smiles at us all. In the name of my mother, wise Paloma, I bid you all welcome to Guelnor. May your visits be filled with joy.
Well, I hope so.
With those words, she withdraws from our company.
But why do I feel like it's going to be more complicated than that?
Formal dinner will begin in 1 hour. At your convenience, please assemble in the drawing room for those things.
Appetizers?
Sure.
I have no clue. Just guessing.
Yeah, because formal dinner begins in an hour, so these are appetizers. That invitation is extended to the assembled dignitaries, of course, and does not include attendants such as myself. We will feed upon the leavings of the feast while they and the local nobility are at the ball.
That sucks.
I have no true desire to attend a royal ball. Glittering costumes and skilled musicians create a wonderful atmosphere, but the need to maintain a perfect appearance through hours of socializing on your feet must spoil it. Certainly, Oscar always complains. Yeah, it doesn't sound like much for me either.
Yeah, but I think he would complain about anything.
Yeah, he's a little spoiled beast. I expect we servants have far more fun spying on the activities of our masters. Yes, I'm hardly alone in my more clandestine skills.
Oh, really?
Every palace has its secrets and people whose role it is to find them or bury them. Every noble needs tests done on the quiet now and then, and some treasures are more closely guarded than sweets in a cellar. As the gathering dissolves, Oscar touches my arm and takes me aside. Stop touching me.
Well, what do you think? Did she like me? She might have liked you, but probably not that poem.
She appears to like everyone.
Be serious.
In terms of gifts, she clearly had more interest in the jewelry and the perfume than in the silk. Wait, yes, that's right.
But what did she think of me?
That you're young and impetuous and don't know when to stop talking, I expect, and that your poetry is terrible.
No, that's what you think.
That's what everyone thinks because it's true.
So you think she doesn't like me?
I didn't say that. She's new at this too. She's young, she's lonely, and her manners aren't perfectly polished. You should talk to her tonight. You might make good friends.
Or more than friends.
Wink, wink.
Right, the ball. There's something I should tell you.
You changed your mind about the shoes?
No, the shoes are fine. It's in my valise. There's a red scroll case. There's a letter inside it. The letter's for you.
What? Why would he be carrying a letter for me? Who would it be from? I don't have any other close connections. Wait, you don't think it's from him?
Well, it's probably.
Why is she thinking it's
Already
not,
mentioned
though?
it like that.
Yeah, that's weird. My family? They see me once a year to ensure I haven't lost my position or disgraced my upbringing, and other than that, they barely seem to remember that I exist. I can't see them sending me praises or asking for favors. What if some ill fate did befall my sister? What if they want me to give up my place and go back to them as if nothing had ever happened? I'd have to go, it's my duty, but it's from Oscar, honey.
Don't look so worried.
That's easy for him to say.
Just read it, all right?
He wants my reassurance, so I'd better give it to him. After all, this could be nothing, and I don't want to distract him from his performance tonight. All right.
Good. I'll see you later tonight.
Now he's the one looking worried.
Oh no, everyone's worried.
What did he write?
A love poem.
Oh no. Relax, you're doing fine. Go and have a good time.
But not too good, right?
Oh please, have an excellent time. Try not to cause an international incident, though.
Yes, no more stealing from crates in the cellar or whatever.
My lord.
There's no use trying to sound formal when you're scolding me.
Yes, my lord.
Now that's no fun.
No, my lord. He sighs and shakes his head.
All right, I'm going.
I don't answer him, but merely nod my head. At last, he turns away to follow the others. I'm on my own.
What if someone saw all this? That'd be kind of awkward.
Yeah, why would no one see that? We were like right in the middle of the room. I took a roundabout route back to our assigned quarters, scouting my environment while never straying far enough out of bounds to attract attention. I wasn't looking for anything in particular, it's simply a habit. Learn your way around when you don't need to, so that the knowledge is there when it becomes useful. It's only a coincidence that it allows me to put off reading the letter, right? I can almost make myself believe that.
Uh-oh.
Oscar told me not to worry, which in itself probably means that I should. If he can say such a thing, he must know what the letter is. Not my family summoning me home. If he knew something like that, he would have wanted to talk about it earlier, I'm sure. He wouldn't keep that hidden. Perhaps it's not from my family, but from his? A secret assignment to be performed in Guelinor?
I doubt it's that complicated.
Oh my god, lady, come on.
You know what it is.
Ah well, quickest begun as soon as done. I open the valise and carefully lift out folded items of clothing until I discover the cylinder of red leather. It has a more solid heft than I expected. Either the leather is very thick indeed, or there is something more than a letter inside. I unbuckle the cap and shake out an unsealed roll of parchment and a little blue velvet box. What is this?
Uh-oh.
I open the box to find another piece of jewelry, though a far cry from the sparkling fantasy offered to Princess Cassidy. It's a pendant, a polished stone wrapped in wire. Its color a warm honey gold speckled with light. But why is it here? I suppose I ought to read the letter. Should you read that?
I guess so, to be generous. Even though, of course, it's in his voice. My dearest Maddie, I've been wanting to tell you how I feel, but every time I try, you turn me aside or laugh it away. I would write you a poem, but I know you hate my poetry, so I'll just say it simply. I love you. I know that you can never return my affections. You still think of me as that child with his hand caught in a cookie jar. A little boy who didn't even come up to your chin. I get older, but so do you. and I can't ever catch up.
Well, that is how age works.
It's a shame, but it's true. I'm telling you this because it's true, and not because I expect you to do anything about it. That's why I'm writing it down instead of telling you in person. I don't want to embarrass you or make you have to answer. I would never want you to pretend to love me. All I want is for you to know how I feel. Please wear my token to show that you understand, and I will never mention it again. I want to know, and that you don't hate me. That's all. You want me to be a good prince and win a royal bride, so I'll do it. But I'm doing it for you. Yours, Oscar.
That is extremely awkward.
Oh, Oscar.
Awkward.
And this is complicated logic here. So he wants us to wear the,
It's so that he knows that we don't hate him, but we understand his feelings. So if we don't wear it, that means we hate him, I'm guessing. So that means we have to wear it. Because I don't want a prince hating me. The letter goes blurry as my eyes sting with moisture. Oh, Oscar, do you really think it's just because you're younger than I am? Yeah, really. That's what you think? He's a prince, the son of a king. He's been raised in luxury and trained to govern and inspire. I am a servant with no land, no fortune, no inheritance at all. What would we have? What would he have if he married me? Whatever gifts his family saw fit to hand out, if they didn't disown him on the spot and then nothing. My employment would by necessity be terminated, and we would be turned out into the town to support ourselves. A fool's paradise, soon crumbled to dust. What would we do? Neither he nor I have ever been trained in a profession. Where would we live? We wouldn't have so much as a roof over our heads. It doesn't matter how I feel about him or how he feels about me. It can't happen. I wouldn't do that to him. He's wrong to think I didn't know. Of course I knew. All the more reason for me to keep my own emotions under control. Okay, so they both like each other, but they're doomed.
But neither of them can get together because social reasons.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's find Callum. Practically from my cradle, I was trained in self-control. My emotions, my reactions, even my face. Never to flinch, never to cry, never to say what I wanted or to have any wants beyond doing what my parents told me to. I was supposed to sit quietly in the background until I was needed. Eventually, I suppose I would have lived in my sister's house as a poor relation and unpaid housekeeper and never had a life of my own. My little rebellion, my misadventure, came as a shock to my parents, who had thought me so obedient. But even out of their care, I am still the daughter they raised. It remains my nature to be cautious and quiet and restrained, no matter what I feel inside.
But to be fair to Oscar, now that we know about her feelings towards him, it kind of makes his little quips and one-liners back in the beginning a little bit more fair, I'd say.
Yeah, he's not as creepy as we thought.
They share some feelings for each other.
I'm good at it, sometimes so good that I don't even know my own feelings anymore. Except with Oscar. He makes me laugh. He teases me and forces me to tease him back. He lights up when he smiles. Even now, when he's not here, he's almost managing to make me cry. He's been my best friend all these years. I owe him everything, and I won't let him ruin his life for me. But if through some miracle I were granted an estate of my own...
Is there some way to miraculously do that?
Oh.
Well,
it seems... I don't know.
Yeah, well, we could speculate on that later, but I was going to say we should probably just end the episode here. I know it's a bit early and we didn't go that long, but since it's a lot of reading for you, I kind of feel bad.
Okay, no problem.
And yeah, especially because we kind of had some more complications with recording even just the last episode.
I know, it's ridiculous.
So I think everything's working now, but still, just keep it short to be safe. So yeah, we're going to mull this one over and then we'll make our decision next time.
Sounds good.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.